I'm Detective Chief Superintendent Steve Warren, the Deputy Head of the Serious Crime Directorate for Essex and Kent Police. I'm here today in support of the investigation into the murder of Nahid Almanea. In essence, we continue now with a large and extensive search working across a number of different areas here around the Greenstead estate. And I suppose I've got three key appeals for the community here within Colchester. I'm absolutely certain that individuals within the Colchester community can help us to find the people or the person that's responsible for the murder of Nahid. They will have noticed differences in their behaviour or their demeanour, a change in the clothing or the items that they have with them. And I'll ask them to come forward and talk about them. But specifically, we know that Nahid passed the Hunswick Road shops around about 10:20 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Tragically, a short way from here, she was found with significant injuries from which she died at 10:40. Were you in the area of the Hunswick Road shops at 10:20 a.m. on Tuesday morning? CCTV images that we have indicate there were passers-by. You may well have seen Nahid if you're in that area. If you were, please come forward and call us. You can call the incident room on 01245 282 103, or if you wish to remain anonymous, please call Crime Stoppers on 0800 555 111. I'd also ask the residents of the Greenstead estate to check their gardens, bins and outbuildings and generally be observant. Are there items that appear to have been discarded? Are there items of bloody clothing? Are there items that could be a weapon that have been left there? If there are, again, please contact us. We need your help to find those items. Finally, did you walk the Salary Brook Trail on Tuesday morning? If you did, you may hold vital pieces of information. And again, I'd encourage you to come forward and speak to us. We can deal with the information you provide us with sensitivity and with confidentiality if necessary. But together as a community, we can pull together to help deal with this terrible, terrible set of circumstances. I currently have two separate senior investigating officers, one overseeing and conducting the investigation with regards to James Attfield, and another senior investigating officer leading the investigation into the murder of Nahid. However, very active in our mind is continuing to assess whether or not there may be links between those investigations and whether they should be formally linked. At this time, there is no linking of those investigations, but it remains something that we'll remain open-minded about and will continue to reassess as we move forwards. There are obvious similarities between the murder of Nahid and the murder of James. Their murders both occurred in open spaces on footpaths through open and slightly isolated areas. But there are also differences in terms of between the profile and in terms of both victims and also the times of day that these attacks have occurred. So as I say, we remain very open-minded. Let's be very clear, we will go wherever the evidence takes us to find the people responsible for both of these crimes and ensure they're brought to justice. Clearly, as part of our investigation, we'll consider in terms of the area and any previous crimes that may have been committed in that area. I'm not specifically aware of any reports from the local community here regarding in terms of the bushes or other assaults. The use of social media is now something that's part of our everyday life. I'd ask people to exercise understanding, courtesy and a degree of restraint in using social media. Social media can go a great way to helping us to further this investigation. It can also be incredibly harmful. And I'd reiterate a point I've made before. If there are people who choose to abuse social media, who choose to make threats or to commit criminal acts using social media, we will identify and locate those individuals and bring them to justice.